Palestinians displaced from northern Gaza, including Gaza City, are struggling with overcrowded conditions and rising prices in southern Gaza. Many have sought refuge in tent camps that are now packed beyond capacity, worsening access to basic necessities like water and food. In Gaza's war-torn Nusayrat camp, the beat of breakdance offers a rare escape for children living amid destruction camps. Records, a breakdance academy operating since 2004, continues its Rise for Gaza program, providing psychological relief to 50 to 70 displaced children through dance and art. 14-year-old Lynn Al-Khour, displaced from Gaza City, says dancing helps her forget the war's harsh realities. Her mother, Maha, calls the academy a lifeline that brings joy amid hardship. Despite the constant threat of violence, coaches like Ahmed Al-Awadi emphasized the program's role in helping children cope with trauma. Yemen's Houthis fired 2 ballistic missiles at Tel Aviv, calling it a response to Israeli strikes on Yemen. Israel intercepted 1 missile as sirens sounded across Tel Aviv and other areas. The Houthis have been targeting Israel with missiles and drones in solidarity with Palestinians. Israel has retaliated by bombing Houthi-held areas, including the strategic Hodeidah port, killing senior Houthi leaders.
كل المستهدفين هن مدنيين. وضع شيء مرعب، شيء بخوف.
UNIFIL has condemned Israeli drones dropping 4 grenades near UN peacekeepers clearing roadblocks in southern Lebanon. UNIFIL stressed Israel was informed beforehand of the operation. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called the incident completely unacceptable and urged all parties to ensure peacekeepers' safety. 1 grenade landed within 20 meters of personnel, but no injuries were reported. UNIFIL's mission in Lebanon has been extended through 2026.
Our peacekeepers in Lebanon said this is one of the most serious attacks on UNIFIL personnel and assets since the cessation of hostilities.
Lebanon has condemned the Israeli attack on UNIFIL forces, in which drones dropped bombs near the town of Marawahin in southern Lebanon. The Lebanese presidency stated that President Joseph Aoun held a phone call with UNIFIL Commander General Deodato Abanara and conveyed Lebanon's condemnation of the attack. It was noted that this incident is the most serious since the ceasefire agreement last November, and that it occurred less than a week after the UN Security Council extended UNIFIL's mandate until the end of 2027. The Lebanese Ministry of Health announced that 4 people were killed and 17 others injured, including 4 children, as a result of yesterday's Israeli attacks. Israel continues to carry out airstrikes on southern and eastern Lebanon, as well as on the southern suburbs of Beirut, despite the ceasefire agreement that has been in effect since last year. An Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson stated that Australian ambassador has left Iran. He added that in accordance with diplomatic norms and laws, and in response to the Australian measure, Iran has likewise downgraded the level of Australian diplomatic mission in Iran. He emphasized that the Australian government's decision to lower diplomatic relations is unjustified, saying, "We do not welcome the downgrading of relations as we believe there was no evidence or rationale for such an action. Rather, it casts a shadow over the relations between the two peoples." Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi announced that his country will not sign any new cooperation agreement with the International Atomic Energy Agency until the ongoing negotiations between the two sides are completed. Araghchi explained that the agency has acknowledged the need to establish a new framework for cooperation with Iran, noting that any future steps will depend on the outcome of the current negotiations. The Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Rafael Grossi, revealed that the materials related to Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium remain largely intact. Grossi stated that the agency's talks with Iran regarding the resumption of inspections at various sites, including those targeted by Israel and U.S. strikes, cannot drag on for many months. He noted that Tehran has emphasized the importance of keeping the enriched uranium sites confidential, but he stressed that this situation is not something that can continue for many months.
Issue on different occasions, different people. So I believe that
Iranian media reported that Ali Larijani, Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council, and Jonathan Powell, the British National Security Advisor, discussed activating the nuclear negotiations and resolving the snapback mechanism. Iranian television stated that during the talks, ways to activate the nuclear negotiations and address the so-called snapback mechanism were discussed, with an agreement to continue exchanging views on managing nuclear issues through negotiations.